Aries, welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I am a master Reiki practitioner, tarot reader, and spiritual life coach. So for all personal bookings, check out my website in the description box. But let's see what's going on for you, my dear. And check out Patreon for the individual zodiac sign readings in regards to the astrology for the month. Let's see what's going on for you, Aries. Aries. I heard tornado pull back. Tornado pull back. Why do I feel like, Four of Swords. I feel like you're walking into something that is familiar to you, but you also know it's not good for you. This could be going back to an old relationship or an old cycle or habit. With the Four of Swords, I feel like this is like pull back. You know you're not meant to be here. You know you're not supposed to be here. You've already learned this lesson. Don't put yourself through it again. With the Four of Swords, I keep hearing reversal. Okay. So then we have the Ace of Swords. I don't think this is the Eight of... Oh, no, that's the Empress. Well, I guess I have to take it now because I took it. There was... Eight of Wands. Okay. And the Eight of Wands. Ace of Swords, Empress. Two of Wands, Eight of Wands. You've already evolved to the Empress. I just talked about this in one of the Earth side readings. When we get to a place that is new... So let's say... you've been depressed for a really long time and you finally feel what it's like to be happy, that could actually give you anxiety because your nervous system is struggling to identify what that emotion is. And you're sitting in a space that is very foreign to you. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just different. And so it's taking you a while to acclimate to it. The same is happening with this Empress energy. You're embodying this very divine feminine energy, this very receptive, very connected, very loving energy. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, part of you is like, I don't see it that way. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. And there's something here that you're struggling to accept, but it's actually really, really nice. With the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands, there's a Six of Wands energy between it. You're moving in regards, you haven't taken the opportunity yet, but the path you're about to embark on is going to happen very quickly, and it's going to bring you a lot of success. We do have a lot of Aries energy coming up in February, right? In the next month. So you are going to be highlighted. And we do have Chiron hanging out in your sign for a while now. So there's been a lot of healing in regards to your sign. Regardless of where you have that placement, right? What else do we have for Aries? Five of Wands in reverse, bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups. You don't have to fight for this. You're in feminine energy. You can receive. You just flow. Allow yourself to flow. The universe is going to provide. With the Seven of Cups here, this is a really good time for you to manifest. It's a really good time for you to manifest. Don't overthink it. You do not have to build the things that you love in the sense of like becoming a workhorse, like a slave to your work or to your relationship. Like, find the balance, find the flow in your life between your spirituality, your health, like your mental, emotional, physical, sexual, and spiritual health. Like, balance those things for yourself, okay? Let's get into this reading now. Let's dive a little deeper. I'm using Light Seers Tarot. This is Grand Lux Tarot. Let's see what's going on for you, my dear. Aries. Aries, but berries. The berries. Let's see. Aries, what do we have for you? Let's look at this Four of Swords for Aries. Yeah, there's your energy and the Sun. You're embodying very nice masculine, feminine energy. With the Sun and the Emperor energy, it's time for you to heal this part of you that is, you might be more accustomed to being forward moving, to being the one that is building, to being the one that people go to for advice or ideas. I wouldn't say comfort, that's more this Empress energy, but the Emperor is almost like you're the one that people see as reliable, steady, unshakable. You might have just recently embodied this energy with the Sun here, but there's more healing to do around this part of you, and that's okay. Let's look at the Ace of Swords. I feel like this has to do with what that tornado warning was. Let's look at the Ace of Swords for Aries. It feels like other people. Yeah, Lovers. And Death. Yeah, this is done. Let it stay done. Don't go back to it. Whatever you're making a decision on, because the Lovers is also about a decision. Whatever this is, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay, my dear? Okay. My hand's cramping. It's really weird. Like right in the middle. Let's look at the Empress. It's probably from holding these cards all day like this. Let's look at the Empress. 9 of Wands. I feel like this is actually you becoming envious of somebody who really is this Empress energy. Like, why does everything come to them so easily? Why does this always happen for them so easily? Because they're open to it. You're getting frustrated with the parts of yourself that you're struggling to embody that you see in other people. You can have this, and it's trying to come in for you, but you need to, Hierophant in reverse. And the 6 of Wands in reverse. You're not recognizing the lesson, though. The 6 of Wands and the 9 of Wands is the 3 of Wands, right? You have the 2 of Wands here. This is the opportunity to learn this lesson. It's instead of, because an Empress is not envious. An Empress is like loving. It's like, I cheer for you. I cheer for your success. I cheer for your progress and your spiritual growth, and I cheer for mine. And like, I never want something bad or malice for you or for anybody. It's a very like loving, nurturing energy. And an Emperor energy is the same way, but more in the sense of like, I support what you want to do. I support what you want to build. I support what structures you're investing in, right? I support what you stand for, right? Or I support you standing for that thing. Maybe you don't have to agree with everybody's opinion, but you know what I'm saying? It's just two very different energies. With the 2 of Wands, let's see what you're trying to decide on. Your focus is on this relationship. That's where you're getting a little screwed up here. Yeah, 5 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Because it's a strong soulmate connection. Let me explain this. Just because somebody's your soulmate does not mean you're meant to fornicate with them or have a relationship with them. Just because they're your soulmate does not mean you're meant to date. They could be your friend. They could be somebody you just hang out with from time to time. You could still fulfill the purpose of the relationship without being in a relationship with one another. With the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Cups in reverse and the 8 of Pentacles, there's part of you that's, it's strange because I feel like there's one relationship where you're getting an offer and you're like, I want that, but it's like you should say no to it. And then the opportunity that's coming in from someone else, which has probably not come in yet, or it's going to come in very unexpectedly, you're going to be like, I'm not interested in this because I already have this 10 of Cups with this person, and I rather have this person than have to work on this all over again. The surprise one, the one that you're not expecting, is actually the one that's more in alignment with you. So take that. Take that. Chew on that. Let's look at the 8 of Wands. Judgment in reverse. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Don't do it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Bad. Sit down. Don't move. Stay home. Watch a movie. Stay off social media. Spend time with yourself. Now you are impatient. You are as impatient as they come. You're like, I didn't receive that unexpected person yet, so it has to be this person. Like, they unexpectedly messaged me, so it has to be the old person. They're just showing up in a new form. That's what Death is saying. If they're going through a rebirth, this shit would be in reverse. It's not. It's upright, so no. Stop it. Stop trying to find a reason to justify the distortion that you're still hanging on to. That is attachment. Let it go. Let it go. Oh. Yes. I'm not the kind of reader that's not going to call you on your bold bukkake. Okay? Let's look at this 5 of Wands in reverse. The Magician in reverse and the King of Swords. Stop it. You're like, you're not seeing the truth of your personal power. So let's just call it what it is. You're settling for something that resonates with part of your personal power that you've already surpassed. You've already healed this. You've already moved past this energy. Even if you go back to this relationship, you're not at the same frequency anymore. You have moved past it, but you're going back to it because you're remembering what it felt like when you were in that energy with them. You're no longer there. So it's not going to feel the same. It's not going to be as exhilarating or fun or surprising or, right, toxic as it was, because now you're going to be like, oh my God, this is challenging because I'm seeing all the distortion. Oh my God, all the things that I had that made me feel really good are dwindling away. Yeah, because your frequency is lowering. Not to say that they're bad. They're not bad. They're just at a different point on their journey and their frequency is not as high, right? It's endless. It's endless. There's no time, no space. Like this raise can continue and continue and continue. But if you have surpassed it and it's removed, allow it to stay removed. Let it stay over there in the abyss. Bye. Okay? Don't do that. Just don't. Ace of Cups in reverse in the Chariot. You're going back to somewhere where you're expecting your cup to be filled rather than filling it yourself. Stop it. Stop. You're being tempted with old codependent patterns that you've already recognized and worked through. So don't fall victim to them again. And there you go. You're like, distortion! Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This is one of those readings where I'm like, I pray that this is one of the readings that's like a warning reading. Like you haven't like halfway gone through this yet. Like let this be something that comes up for you in a week or two and you'd be like, oh my God, this is what she was talking about. Let's not do this. I'm going to walk away. Because this reads current energy. Your current energy, this is how this would play out. But after this reading, your energy might change because now you have a different perspective, a different awareness on it, right? And depending on how influenced you are, because Aries, you are quite stubborn, and that's okay. I still love you because you're fun. You're like the child of the fire signs. You're like, I'm going to do what I need to do, and I'm going to fall on my butt. Oh, I fell. Should have listened to you. But I learned. I learned because I did it my way. That's how I think of Aries. I love Aries. I think they're funny as hell. You're stubborn. King of Wands in reverse, Temperance, and then you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You're just extremely impatient. You're like, it's okay. I have a plan in a way to rebuild this, right? That the very person that I want, this lover's energy, right? I have a plan to rebuild it with them. So I'm going to go back to it, right? Even though it's not really resonating with you, Knight of Swords in reverse, you're speaking in a way and communicating in a way that is not your authenticity. It's what you think you are. And so with the King of Wands, this is crazy. It's like you're self-gaslighting. It's weird. It's a weird energy to read because it hurts my heart space, but yet you feel excited. And that's the trauma. That's the trauma bond. That is like, I'm excited about going back to this because it's resonating with a part of me that's still healing, and that's the only reason I want it, and I'm failing to recognize that. Right? So, your path, your shoes, you walk it. But I wish you the best. With the Temperance card in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse, this is the stubbornness to accept the divine assist, the universe that's trying to like give you all these signs and signals like this reading, to not do the very thing that you're so tempted to do, right? Just because there's a part of your like nervous system that's drawn to something doesn't mean that you can't be like, yo, body, mind, everything. Let's take a breath. Let's step back. Let's reevaluate before we take action. You can do that because you control your thoughts and you control your emotions. It doesn't mean you need to weigh what it would be like with them, because then you're weighing about the potential future. You're hypothesizing about the unknown, which is absolutely pointless. Where are you at now? What is going to feed and support the version of yourself that you are today? And what do you want for your future? Is going back to this potential relationship, friendship, dynamic, something that supports who you are now in your future. Think about it. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. Check out Patreon for the individual zodiac sign readings for their weekly astrology for each sign. So like for the full moon coming up in a few days, each sign will have a reading for the full moon and how it's going to influence them. So go ahead, check that out. And like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'm excited to see you next time. Bye-bye.